Next up is vice chair. So I invite anybody who would be interested in being vice chair to come forward. Yay. Hey, Mason. All right. We will now close the nomination process. So, Mason, you have 5 minutes to address the group.
Hello, my name is Mason. Unlike Chris, I may be a very new face to many of you here. I've joined more recently. I've become the chair of CD5, and as Chris said, the policy director. Basically, what I've been doing is following orders, trying to complete a lot of tasks that have been given to me. And if you liked Chris's proposal and his platform, I think most of my intention as vice chair is to completely support that, take a lot of the load off of Chris, and continue to complete tasks. Sorry, thought I was louder. Thanks, Hans. Continue to complete tasks in support of the party. I don't have much of a platform other than that. So if you support Chris, if you support getting things done, and yeah, thank you.
Any questions for our potential vice chair? If not, we will again proceed to the vote. All in favor of Mason for vice chair, please raise your hand and say aye. Aye. And opposed? That one's unanimous. Hey, even better. Thank you, Mason. Next, we're going to go to secretary, and I don't know if Cindy Hucks, who's our current secretary, actually nominated herself or anything, but she is mandated to come forward because if she's not nominating herself, I'm nominating her. So, which you can always say no, but you're already walking up here, so I think that's a yes. If anybody else is interested in the illustrious, non-paying, hard-working job of secretary, you're more than willing to come forward. I'll give Cindy a couple minutes to talk about goals, aspirations, what you do and don't want to do, or you can pass on the speech.
Okay. Hi, my name is... I'm untaping things. My name is Cindy. I've been involved in the party for a few years now. I spent a couple years on the executive committee, and I've been a couple years as the secretary. Focus being more the outreach stuff when I'm not taking notes in the meeting. I like to attend all the events and just get out there and talk to people and let them know who we are. Is that enough?
That works for me. Any questions for Cindy? If not, again, we'll proceed to the vote. All in favor of Cindy to continue as secretary, please raise your hand and say aye. Aye. Opposed? Another unanimous one. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you very much. Next up is treasurer. Michael Toman has volunteered to be treasurer going forward. Is anybody else interested in another very difficult, very unpaid position? No? Before I turn it over to Michael, I would like to thank Mary O'Connor, who's been our treasurer for a very long time. She's done an excellent job. She's kept the state government off our backs. She's kept us out of jail. It's been good. So, Mary, thank you so much for all of your work. And Mary has also been working with Michael on kind of the transition of getting him trained in on what the treasurer does and doesn't do and when and how and all that good stuff. So I'll turn it over to Michael.
Hi, my name is Michael. Michael, an objective, well, first of all, I want to recognize that Mary's been really good, and appreciate her leadership and what she's done. I've been involved with the party for a few years, and one of my goals and objectives is coming from a business background, especially with the campaign finance board. Is still part of corporate government, and there's a lot of restrictions that we ultimately, in the end, would like to eliminate. But there's a lot of restrictions, a lot of other things, and I mean, it's a today we have to do things computer-wise and spreadsheets and all this other stuff, and I have that capability, and we want to move forward with that because compliance is an issue, and we don't want to get on the spotlight. So that's one of the goals and objectives is bringing everything up to snuff on that level. And also, too, from a business background is what do we need to do to reduce that restrictions. We have the ballot access inclusion bill. That's really great. But also, too, is we need to look at what do we need to do to reduce the activity of government in what we're doing, because obviously if we're financially, what's it doing and how is it affecting us? So hopefully I'll be able to build on the foundations that Mary has set for us. And the goal and the objective is to, bring us into new stuff and whatever. Anyways, so I do appreciate your vote, and it'll be a good time.
Thanks, Michael. Any questions for our potential treasurer? If not, we'll proceed with the vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you, Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you, Michael. He's a great guy to work with.